Good morning, Ridge. My name's Jake. I'm the Worship Arts Director here, and I am joined by the amazing Mary Colesdorf. She is our Director of Outreach here at the Ridge. Now, Mary, I've heard through the grapevine that some amazing things have been happening in your ministry through you and through your volunteers. What we want to do this morning is tell that story, and to help that, we have created this. Any idea what you think this is?
Well, I recognize the Ridge,
Yes.
for sure,
Yes.
because it's such a unique building. But yeah, the rest, I don't know.
Yeah, we have created a miniature Ankeny. It is completely exact, down to the fold up trees, and
Oh my goodness.
We've got the roofs that come off very easily.
I think you may have had too much fun putting this together.
I will confess, yeah. We're just gonna tell the story of your ministry because there's so many people involved. So what we thought we'd do is we use this set piece to help create that story and to help show that story. Sound cool?
Yeah, sounds great. Yeah.
Okay, so scene one. It's April 30th, and Mary has put together a crack team of volunteers to help us serve some single moms. Tell us about this event.
Yes. So I was the co-leader this year with Deanne Sambolt. This is our 4th year to offer Single Moms Morning Out here at the Ridge. Deanne and I led a team of about 20 volunteers that made this event happen. It's a 3-hour event on a Saturday morning, but it takes months and months to put all the pieces together and make sure that everything is set for the day. So when 100 moms come through that door, we're ready for them.
Yeah.
So we have boutique leaders who set up a boutique in the square. We're recruiting haircutters, we're recruiting massage therapists, and we're setting up our facial station. We do satin hands. We have to have a keynote speaker. We provide worship. We provide volunteers who make breakfast and serve breakfast. We have greeters, and the list goes on and on. So the event has kind of a coordinating team of about 20 volunteers, and then the day of the event, we probably have 100 people or more on site.
All for this amazing group of single moms, right?
Yes.
Tell us about
Yeah.
them.
Yep. They come from all over. A lot of the single moms attend the Ridge, but many that come don't. But they're looking for a place to connect, and the day is all about them. And so from the moment they drive into our driveway, we provide valet service, and we greet them right away, and we help them get into the building and help them drop their kids off at the nursery, and then they get breakfast and hear a message. And this year the message was weariness does not equate to weakness, which was so encouraging to the moms. And then they can get a massage and a haircut and go shopping and eat breakfast. And then when they leave, they get a lunch to go. And every single person they encounter, every Ridge volunteer that they encounter, just lavishes the love of God upon them and recognizes them, sees them, speaks to them, encourages them. And so when they leave, their tanks are full. They've been seen, they've been valued, they've been appreciated, and it fills their tank back up so that they can go out and do what they got to do, because they're doing it all alone.
That's amazing.
All alone. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So while all of that is happening inside the Ridge, just outside in the parking lot, there's something else happening, right?
Yes.
Tell me about
Yes,
that.
this is so amazing. So after the moms pull up for valet service, we take their car out to the parking lot. And we have teams out there who are doing car washing on the outside and car cleaning on the inside. And so imagine 100 cars descending on your church between like 8:30 and 9:15, and then all those cars have to be washed and cleaned. It's crazy out there, but it's so fun. And I'm just always amazed that we actually get it all done in the time that we're allotted, and every single car gets a touch.
Amazing.
But the coolest thing of all, and this is the vision of one man in our church that was raised by a single mom and realized the enormity of having a car that gets you where you need to go. Because if you don't have a working car, then everything just starts crumbling in for the single mom. And so he recognized that. And so he decided that we should have mechanics out in the parking lot as well, looking at these vehicles that are coming into our parking lot And so we decided before the event that we wanted to hand select 8 cars that were in the worst condition. And then we would offer to help get those cars to a place where they would be roadworthy. Because literally we see cars that shouldn't be driven in the state that they are right now. And so we just had some guys out there that are mechanics that were looking over every single car. And then by the end of the day, they had identified those 8 vehicles.
Wow. So you've repaired 8 vehicles, and 2 of these vehicles were in really rough shape, right?
Yes. So we partner with Christian Brothers Auto after the fact. So once we identified those cars, then we told the moms when they checked out, like, we will be following up with you. Here's some things that you need to know about your vehicle, but we want to help you make those repairs. And so we partnered with Christian Brothers Auto. And Joe Wiltgen, who kind of has this vision for car care ministry, reached out to the mom and then set an appointment with Christian Brothers Auto. And then they took their cars in, and then we would just put our heads together to see what we could do to get it up to par.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of the vehicles, Christian Brothers Auto said, like, these are not even worth putting any money into. We can put money into it, but she's gonna be right back here within several months.
Right.
And so, you know, God can do exceedingly more than we can ever imagine. And so, of course, we have 2 women whose cars can't be fixed. And at the very same time, we have 2 people from the Ridge who are going to get a different car and want to donate their cars to a good cause. And so...
So they got 2 completely new cars for themselves.
Not brand new cars, but used cars that are in really good shape.
Oh, amazing.
And so Christian Brothers Auto, they have a national kind of fund that when they get a donated car, they can bring that car up to a place where for 2 years it should need nothing but an oil change. And so Christian Brothers Auto footed the bill for those repairs for these donated cars. And then we got to call the moms and say, hey, guess what? We have a new car for you that is in tip-top shape, and the only thing that you're going to need for the next 2 years is going to be an oil change.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
I know. It's so incredible.
What a gift for these single moms to be able to just drive out of the parking lot and not have to worry about that for a very long time.
Yep.
All right, so the next scene we have, our moms start to head out, but on the way out, they get something special, right?
Yes. So along with lunches for themselves and their kiddos, they get a gift bag.
Yeah.
And in the gift bag is a devotional, a gas card, a grocery card, and next steps that they can take at the Ridge. And so one of those next steps is our food truck fest that we have in June. And so we put in $20 worth of vouchers or tickets that they can bring to the food truck fest and use towards any food that they might want to purchase that night, just to encourage them to come and just to help with the cost of buying their dinner that night.
Yeah.
So yeah, really fun.
Okay, so we fast forward just a little bit. The moms head out, our volunteers go home.
Yep.
And Mary, do you sleep at the church, or should we
I do have a
take
cot
you
here.
away?
No.
Okay.
I do not.
That's what I thought. So Mary goes home too.
Yep.
And our cars go home. They have new great cars. And we fast forward, and my favorite day of the year, it's Food Truck Fest.
That's right. Summer vacation is here.
Right. And oh my gosh, the food trucks were amazing.
They were.
We had vendors from all around town.
Yes.
And I mean, did it work? Did the plan to have our moms come back for the food truck actually work?
Yes. So we know this because we tell the food trucks they have to buy in. Like, we're going to have some people that are going to give you vouchers.
Right.
But just know at the end of the night, we'll settle up with you and we will refund you for the vouchers that you receive. So if you got $100 in vouchers, we'll write you a $100 check to cover that cost for you.
So these moms show up.
They do. And we kind of did a last minute thing this year that we'll expound on next year, but we had a single parent flag that we designed. And so we encouraged them to meet at the single parent flag if they wanted some community when they came. You know, some didn't. They just wanted to come and eat and go. Others did want to hang out for a little bit. And so that's something that we'll try to grow in the years to come. But yeah, they came. And then the coolest thing that happened is when we followed up with the food truck vendors after the event to settle up, many of them said, hey, we don't want you to refund us. We want to cover this. We were so blessed by the event, and we were so encouraged that we want to partner with you in ministry, and we want to cover the cost of these single moms dinners.
That is amazing.
I know, so cool. Did not expect that at
Yeah.
all, and it was just, I've got goosebumps right now. Just such a blessing for us, but
Yeah.
we gave them the opportunity to be in ministry with us as well. So it was cool.
And I think what's so cool is that you see these people who are just willing to serve.
Yes.
And they continue to serve. And
Yeah.
they kind of come out of the woodworks. All of a sudden, these people that don't even go to the Ridge are
Right.
wanting to serve these moms. And
We
just
don't even know if they
love them.
are Christians,
and
but
amazing.
yes, yeah,
Wow. I love that.
yeah. God's love just grows and grows,
That's so
and
cool.
expands, and
Yeah.
God can use anyone. Yeah.
Fantastic. Mary, thank you so much for being a part of this weird experiment.
It's fun.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I think we're in for a really good morning, guys. Encounter Sunday is going to keep on trucking along, so stay tuned.